There is a tree in the fairy forest that can open portals and keep them open and stabilize them. The only problem is it can only grow in the fairy forest.
That looks like it's fully grown. I can see we've got a space right there in the bottom that we can probably get a portal going. One way we can get a portal going is if we have a bit of material from the dimension that we are trying to get to. Unfortunately, all of this won't really work because although this is the fairy forest biome, it's not actually from the fairy forest. So, fortunately, we can't do that. We just have to wait for the portal to hopefully open there. But we'll have to wait and see. I'll have Puck monitor this thing, see if he can't watch it open up a different portal. Hello, 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 and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video with me, Elven Dragon. The last episode, we went and built up our small little village here in the end and did quite a bit of terraforming around the area, adding in some paths, a little pond, and a bunch of flowers. And today, well, I have been checking the logs on our camera here, and apparently this is entry number 100. So we should probably do something special with that. Maybe another world tour? It's been about 50 episodes and a lot has changed around here. So maybe we'll go do that. But first, I got a message from Puck that something's gone on with the portal tree. And it looks like maybe we've connected to a new portal. So let's head out there and see what all the fuss is about. Alright, so we're on our way to the fairy forest, and Puck said he'd be by Fountain. We have to fly because since this has a different dimension connected to it, it's not going to be connected to the nether here. So let's see. By the fountain. Oh, there he is. Hi, Puck. Yeah. Oh, that is different. Which could be safe. Let's see. I brought you a few materials. There we go. Now, when I go through, you should be able to link that up, which we should probably get RLA set up first, so that they don't follow us through. Anyway, so you said that this just appeared? Tree should stabilize it long enough for us to go through, at least for me to go through, grab something from the other side, and for you to go and hang it from the tree. Got it? Once it's done, you need to put the lever on and lock the portal in. Then it should stay. You know what? Give me back the iron. I'm gonna go make sure that those chains are in first. Especially since I'm the one with the scaffolding here. Then we'll go through. Alright, so those hung there. That should be everything prepared for this to work and make this nice and simple. I'll leave the scaffolding for you. Now you should be able to get that brought up and just hang it from the chain, put on the lever, flick it. Got it? Alright. You know what? You should probably have those too. Anyway, let's go see what's on the other side. And this is definitely not the fairy forest. We are quite a ways underground, given the fact that I can see lava over there, but before we get too distracted, let's get something so that Puck can stabilize. Alright, Puck, I'm tossing through the lock now. Alright, should put that on the chains, flip the lever, and that should lock the portal in for now. If we want to get rid of it, we should just be able to unflick the lever and remove the block, and we should delink. Say should, it's been a very long time since I've messed with transdimensional portals. But we are quite a ways down here in this cave. Glad I brought some torches with me. Let's see, it looks like we got a bunch of water here. Must be a lake or something above. Small little underground lake. But looks like most of the cave goes this way, at least the biggest part. See some side caverns over there. But let's just focus on the main section here. Make sure we can use these so we can find our way back in case we get lost. And yeah, this is actually a pretty nice little cave area. No, what's that over there? I think I see something. Let's go check that out. Maybe that's something important. Make sure we keep placing our torches for our pathway. So, like there's... Oh, That's definitely interesting. Is some sort of temple or something? Very high ceiling there. Is that a dragon on the back, I think? Clearly little alcoves here. It looks like these are supposed to hold something. Hmm, seems like maybe there's some dust here or something. Doesn't seem like it's from here. Maybe we can gather that up and maybe that'll tell us something else. If we analyze it. Should really get a lab or something. That would be a good idea. Maybe I should get a lab. Anyway, looks like there's a book here. What is this? The Ancient War. Okay, maybe that'll tell us a bit more about this place. This looks like some sort of religious thing. At least some sort of history, at least. Then dragons awoke and made the cosmos. A lot of this is corrupted by time, so this must be old. Speaking of which, dragon of time, dragon of space, wind, earth, fire, ice, life, light, mind, and chaos. Interesting. So maybe this was some sort of temple or something to them, given that there's a dragon on the back. It's kind of weird. I never heard of any other dragons anywhere. I mean, Fairy Forest was kind of isolated, but still, you'd think I would have heard something about dragons somewhere. So, yeah, interesting. So, something about this feels familiar. This smells kind of familiar too. I don't know why. I've been here before? No, I can't have. This isn't the fairy forest. Don't think there's a cave that goes this deep there either. This is really, really weird. Oh, well, maybe the book will tell us some more. Anyway, where were we? Ah, there we are. When they had created all there is, they rested and lived amongst the worlds of something in peace. So that doesn't tell us where we are. Let's see. That's all grain stuff. Okay. All was not to last. First one turned against the others. A great war was fought. The nine pushed back to his dark world and sealed him there. They found the locks that are sealed are relics of their power that left in our care. Clearly, the dragons lived amongst whoever lived here before. So, yeah, definitely not the fairy forest. Peace returned once again to the world. Years passed. The nine dragons started to disappear until the Dragon of Life alone still walked among us. Then the seal that broke attacked us once more. Didn't say which one, though. Presume that's the Dragon of Life, striving in vain to hold off the assault, using their power of order to cause pockets of fighting to cease. Interesting. Without the power of the other dragons, the force was too much. We watched as they fell through a hole in the sky and was with us no more. Okay. So they didn't die, they just fell through a hole in the sky. Maybe a portal? Interesting. Fighting drew near the temple. Okay, so this is a temple where the relics were stored. So then we decided to hide them across the worlds, where one of them would never find them. Oops, we never. That's the power of the nine fall into his grasp, and the others fall into darkness. We sent the young ones off with the relic of space. And we evacuated people to the distant corner of the universe, far away. And the relics we sent to. Everything else is corrupted. Probably intentionally, but doesn't help. So let's see. I'm not seeing any dust. There's still some faint smell to some of these. Very, very faint. This one smell seems very, very familiar. I don't know why. These ones still have a scent to them, a little bit. Like barely anything. This has got to be abandoned for centuries. Not sensing any dust or anything except from that one. So maybe we'll gather some of that up. And did say that a relic of space. Maybe when they opened the portal, I'm guessing they opened a portal with it. Or when they teleported or something, it brought some of the material back. Maybe that'll work. Worst case, it links back here. But I'll have to gather some of that stuff here. That's weird. It really feels familiar. All right. I'm gonna gather up that dust. Maybe I can make it into something big enough that maybe we can influence the portal tree to open a portal there. Might take a while because it is just dust. And then I'll be back. All right, so I managed to collect up a bit of this teal dust that was right around the pedestal here. I think this is from when they used whatever transported everything. And hopefully this will allow us to figure out whatever was here and isn't just something from the walls. I mean, I suppose it could be, though there really isn't anything teal in here. A little bit. So I'm hoping that that's not from the walls. But only way to find out is for us to head back to the portal and head back over to the fairy forest. Because then we can go and hang this hopefully from the tree. I don't know if this will really work because it is dust. It'll just fall. So I'm not too certain how that's going to work. May have to do something special for that. But hopefully that will influence the portal and we can get this to work and maybe we can figure out more of what happened there. So, I think Puck's gone and gone back to his house for now since it's not exactly needed to do much here. It looks like he did leave the scaffolding. It looks like he did manage to connect this up. So, I'm going to need to go get a bit of iron from him. Hopefully, we can get this hung up. All right, so here we go. There's our chains, and there is our dust. Now, hopefully, that will influence the portal. We're going to need to turn this one here off. Should delink. Perfect. And now that should hopefully influence the portal. And hopefully, that will connect to wherever that came from. If it came from the same place as that, well, we can just remove it. And that should be good. But for now, we need to head on back home. And, well, we might as well take the long way, let that work on the portal and on its influence. That was really, really weird. Maybe we'll find out more about what was going on there. Because that was really weird that was kind of familiar. Just don't know why. But with that, I guess thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing if you want to see more of what is going on in this world and elsewhere, I guess, now that we have the portal and it's actually working. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.